Okay, Grant Rothberg here, and I'm going to show you now exactly how to go step by step to do your property tax protest in Fort Bend County. Okay, so first we're going to go up here to the Fort Bend County Appraisal District. You'll type in Fort Bend CAD is the easiest way, and it's this one right here, the Fort Bend County Appraisal District. So click on that link. It'll pull up this page. Now Fort Bend is actually like really good on the information they give. So we'll click on this File and Appeal button first to start. And you'll see it's going to pull up this list of options, and you can select whichever way you want to do it. But this e-file version is going to be kind of like raising your hand saying, I want to protest this property tax number. The online appeal is saying, I want to protest it and give my evidence at the same time. So this is a little faster way for you to do it and just kind of get it over with in one shot, which is probably the best way to go for most folks. So we're going to click here on the more about online appeals. You click on that button, it's going to pull up this page where it's going to give you this link for an online appeal registration, where you'll have this email address and password you'll put in, or you can create an account. For the creation of an account, you are often going to need a PIN number from the county, which is going to come from your notice of value that you've gotten from them. But what's really nice about Fort Bend is they've given you this step-by-step guide as well, which I won't go through all the way, but I would look through this link where they're going to show you what button to click, where to go, exactly how to complete this whole process from start to finish. So it's a really, really good guide. But what information should you provide to them is really the big question. So this is where we're going to go back to this site, and we're going to do either the property search or the interactive map, whichever one you want to do. So let's do the interactive map as a nice little kind of tool for us. And you'll want to gather the evidence you need before you begin filing the protest or the appeal using their website. So you'll want to put any information you have about the condition of your house, whether there's paint that needs to be done, the carpet's in bad shape, the air conditioner is old, you've got big dogs back behind you that hurt your value, or whatever it may be. You want to list that stuff out the best you can. But another cool way you can get some help is by going through and actually researching a little bit of information about how you've been overtaxed. Okay, so let's zoom in here and say we're going to look in, let's say we're going to look over here by Sugar Creek. Okay, so we'll zoom in here and you're going to see it's going to begin to populate for us some of these houses. Now you can change the layers of this tool to make it a little faster and easier for you if you want, but you're going to zoom in and you can see all the little parcel boundaries begin to show up here, and you're going to research neighbors near yours that are taxed at a lower tax rate than you, and their homes are similar to yours. Okay, that's where you're going to make this fairness argument. So when you click on each of these, it's going to then pull up the little property record for it, and you'll be able to get information here. You can go click on more property information to find out more about the house, to find out what they have assessed it at and what the size of the home is. Let's go back here to the Fort Bend site real quick. Another way you can do it is you can just kind of search based off of an address. So we'll go here again to property search, or you can click this button, whichever way you want to do it. And you can search by, I'd like to do the advanced one personally, because you can search by the subdivision. So, you know, let's search for, I don't know, open up here. Okay, sure, let's say, sure, we'll search for this one. All right, so then we're going to pull it up, and it's going to grab a list of all of these houses here. And here's where we can see the appraised values. And really easily, you can click on the record, and it will also show you some of the facts about the property, including the size of the square footage. So here's the square footage, which is really important for you to see for the total area. So that's where you're going to find similar homes to yours. You'll just build a list of those that are like yours, but that are taxed less. And you'll just make a simple argument when you present your evidence saying, these three neighbors are the same as me, but they're taxed at, you know, $450,000, and I'm taxed at $500,000. So I just want to be taxed fairly like them. And that's all you have to do. Just a very simple fairness argument. You'll protest that, and you don't need to hire a company to do it. You don't need to pay O'Connor Associates or someone else. You can do this yourself. You can save some money and keep your taxes lower.